We're going to have a special interview, all three of the 20-year-olds we're going to talk to. I'm going to start with you, Connor. Connor, over my shoulder here, while they're walking out on you, over my shoulder here, what does this group of guys mean to you?
Oh, it's like, they mean the world to me. I mean, coming in here in the summer after a trade, I think from day one, everyone really took me in with open arms, made me feel at home, and these are probably the best group of guys I've ever played with, and to be a 20 not coming back next year, I'm really going to miss them, but I think they have a bright future ahead of them, and I'm really excited to see where this team goes in the future.
Now, 5 years in the Western Hockey League, how fast did that go for you?
I mean, it's crazy. Like, me and Berkeley were talking about it. Like, you play one year with one team while growing up, and then you switch to the next team the next year, and you switch to the next team the next year. And although I've been traded, I feel like I've been in the same league for a while. So I feel like I'm still 16. It's in a blink of an eye. It goes through all the hard days, all the fun days. It's pretty sad that's coming to an end, but I'm really going to miss these guys for sure.
Okay, I'm going to ask you about one of your fellow 20-year-olds, Chase Bertholet. What is he like as a player? What is he like as a teammate?
He's awesome. Everyone loves him. He's a funny guy that win that humanitarian award. We kind of tease him a bit because he doesn't get. We kind of tease him about not being hard, not fighting or whatever. So he's one of the guys that we get to joke around with a lot. He's always got a smile on his face, and he really makes our young guys and all the older guys that feel together as a team, and he brings us all together. So he's a great guy.
Well, Connor, it's been a pleasure watching you all season long. You got a lot more hockey ahead of you, and we look forward to watching you here in the next couple of months.
Thank you.
All right, Connor Roulette, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Chase Bertholet. Chase acquired in a trade from Winnipeg a couple years ago. What was your first impression when you came here to Spokane?
Definitely the fans and the nice people. I know as soon as I came here, everyone welcomed me. It was like a family right when I got here, and the fans really brought a totally different experience than what I was used to.
What's it like playing with these guys behind you?
This is the tightest group of guys I think I've ever played with, and might forever be the closest guys. So they mean the world to me, and I know they all got bright futures.
Okay, tell me about Ty Cheveldayoff. What type of player and what type of teammate is Ty?
Yeah, I mean, he's everyone knows Ty here. He's heavy Chevy. I mean, in the locker room, he's a great guy, obviously. I built a brotherhood with him and the rest of the guys. I know everyone looks up to him as a leader and a role model on this team, and I think he's going to leave a good legacy behind here.
All right, Chase, thanks a lot. Loved watching you play as well. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, Spokane.
You know him as Chevy. His teammates know him as Heavy Chevy, apparently. So, Ty, your very first game here in Spokane, you looked out into the crowd, not a single person. You played in that goofy COVID year. Now, regularly, you play in front of 7,000, 8,000 people. What's it like been playing here in Spokane the last 4 years?
It's been a privilege to play in this city and in front of these fans. I remember when I was 15 coming here and having a huge crowd for the red-white game, and just to see it now and to be 20 and look back on that, I'm just so grateful that I got to play here and play in front of the fans and play with this great group of guys, and I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Okay, you got to talk about Connor Roulette. What was it like acquiring Connor Roulette? Probably knew a little bit about him in Seattle and Saskatoon, but now he comes to your team as a 20-year-old. What's he like as a teammate?
He's such a good guy. Always hated playing against him when he was in Seattle, and to put up 100 points last night, that's something not a lot of people do, and it's crazy. It's so great. So acquiring him was huge, and I'm glad we got him for playoffs.
There you go. Glad you got him for the playoffs. Lots of hockey remains. Well, give us a message for your teammates, for the fans. What's it going to be like in the playoffs?
I think every team should watch out because we're coming.